use probably about 3. These are teaspoons. This is a strong essence. Another way it's done is mixing the dry ingredients together, putting the spices with the flour, but again I manipulated the egg, so I may need to adjust the flour. So I don't want to mix the ingredients in the flour if I'm using probably half of the amount that I would have measured out. Yeah, so there's the fruits that I'm going to use. Actually, I got it from Guyana. It was bought in this package, and usually they use stuff like carambola and pomerac or cashew, that they call it back home, and so forth in their fruits. So this is I think the effects are more or less the same.
Does this cake, these fruits have alcohol in it?
So I'm about to add the fruits to this mixture.
Show the fruits.
There's the fruits. Actually I have 4 pounds in here. 3 pounds to each pound of cake, and because we're doing 2 pounds we need about 6 pounds here. So I have the other 2 pounds measured out also. So I'm gonna throw this in first. I want to mix it gradually, because even in this mixture I find it to be very liberal, so I'm gonna manipulate it based on how I find it looking. Yeah, so it's not looking overpowering, so I'll put the entire 6 pounds. Yes, you'll see several recipes that say use chopped peanuts, but instead of using chopped peanuts, I'm going to use some chunky peanut butter. Matook's brand, no reason why is that brand, is just the closest one when I was picking up this. So I'm going to use, this is a 500 gram. Again, I'm using to taste, so I'm going to put half of it. If I feel the need for more, I'll just put a little bit more.
And I have a new black cake had peanut butter.
Well, they have peanut in it. Some people leave out the peanut because people have
peanut
allergies and so on.
Right.
But
so what does the peanut butter or the peanuts really do? It's just an added ingredient, or?
Yeah, a little slight crunch and flavor.
Does it lighten the color? Because the color kind of looks a little lighter than. When it comes out, it will be dark.
I'm tasting it and thinking I could have left the pound of sugar, or the full amount of sugar, but at the end we'll really know. Who knows, I can still add it now. So I tasted it and I'm gonna add some more peanut butter in it.
How much did you eat?
I left a little for
me.
Yeah, so I'm about to add the flour. This is 2 pounds of flour. I kind of weighed it a little short of it and then I sifted it because it's supposed to be 2 pounds of sifted flour. And again, the sifting drops here also. People use baking powder and I will be using baking powder, but I'm not going to put it in at this stage because again, I may not use some of this flour and I don't want to throw off my recipe. So I'm going to add this, and at the end of it I'm going to add the baking powder to the entire mixture. So I'm going to put probably half of this amount. Yeah, so this is what the mixture looks like with the half of the flour. I'm going to add more. I think I'm going to add the entire amount. This is close to the consistency we're looking for, but not there as yet. But some people would put some alcohol, so using alcohol. Even put some malt, some kind of liquid if it's too dry, but it seemed to be coming to the consistency that I want. And then after this stage, when I fully mix it, because this is usually not the color of a black cake, it's usually darker than this. There's where the browning comes in. So I'm gonna add it after I mix in the flour because again, that's the only time you can know the true color of the cake then. And again, when it bakes, we're gonna add some, but when it bakes it gets darker than it actually looks. So don't try to get it black. And that mixture also is very bitter, so you want to find that right balance between
So what browning do you use?
the same sugar caramel thing that we did. So we're gonna add that to this mix. So this is it. Yeah, I think I'll live with this. Yeah, I can't really describe what I'm looking for, but I think I'm satisfied with this. Looks like it could take a little bit more flour, but let's not push it. So this is the sugar mixture that we used before that we're going to darken the cake with. I probably didn't put enough liquid in it, but it's very thick right now, or it probably rested too long. I wasn't sure if we should try to throw it over and mix it in. I figured it would be difficult to mix, so I'm going to try putting some liquid in it. Again, people put malt water, people put brandy and whatever they like to liquefy it. So I'm going to add some water to this and see what it does to it, and then add it to the mixture, because I don't want it to clump up while I'm trying to mix it. So I added some water to the mixture. It's a little more loose, so I'm going to pour some of it in it. Again, put too much. I want to taste it and ensure that it doesn't make a mixture too bitter. So you can stop here, but I'm gonna put a little more. It didn't do much to the taste. So again, when it bakes, it gets darker. So this is what I'm going to work with. I'm going to work with this color. It's going to get darker when baked. And when it comes to sugar, I'm not going to add any more sugar. I think everything happens for a reason, so we leave this as it is. Just add a little baking powder now. Yeah, I'm about to add the baking powder. Generally this is not a good practice. Add at the end. It's better to add it to the flour and mix it in. But because adding it or not adding it wouldn't make much of a difference, or having baking powder in it or not wouldn't make much of a difference. It doesn't matter if I add it in now and it doesn't mix in too well. So I'm gonna put about 3 this is a teaspoon. Mix it around. We're just looking for a little bit of fluff. We're not really looking for the cake to raise per se. We're just gonna make it a little softer than if we didn't add it. Because I'm listening to the spirit. Yeah, you're looking for butter that doesn't necessarily run off the spoon, but it drops. So it's running off, but it's not. If we put more flour, it wouldn't be too bad, but we stand a chance of making it a little dry, and given that I'm not soaking this with alcohol, I don't want it to be too dry, I want it to be moist. So this is it. We're gonna bake now. More or less, you don't want it to bake it at the regular temperature you bake a regular cake in terms of 365 degree. You want to put it between probably 275 to 300. It takes much longer to bake, and that's basically what we want. We don't want fast fire, we want slow fire and for it to cook properly. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna leave it for. Again, I'm not working with the recipe, but I'm gonna let you guys know how long it was in the oven for when I take it out.